We are back in the Nether. What's going on, guys? YoMeister23. For those of you who are new, I usually do building tutorials and whatnot, and today I am doing another Nether-based tutorial. No one requested this, but a lot of you guys really liked my Nether-based tutorials. It's kind of what got this channel started in the first place. So I did a witch's hut today, which I'll reveal in a swivel in just a moment. But if you guys do like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe because it really does help me out. I want to do more ambitious, more amazing projects for you guys, but for that, I need your guys' support. Maybe to even tell your friends about this channel as well and get your friends to subscribe too, so that we can grow our community and so I can put more videos out here and be a lot more faithful to this channel than other things, other commitments that I already have in my life. But with that said, this will be a building tutorial. I'll be putting the building materials up in just a second. I'm sorry that I haven't been doing too many building tutorials as of late, but that's just because I've had a lot of other fun projects I wanted to do. But with that said, I think that's enough talk. I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and I will go ahead and put the building materials. Enjoy the video, guys. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is establish the amount of space we'll be using today, which on this sign it says 16 wide by 13 thick. That is 16 wide right there by 13 thick that way right there. And the materials we're going to work off with first is going to be polished black stone bricks, stripped warp stem, and warp planks as well. Now let's go ahead and establish the foundation. And I will say it's a smaller build, but the roof is very complex and there's a lot of minor details. So that is probably what we're going to be doing today. We might not do the interior, but we'll just do the exterior build of this today. So what we're going to do is from the grid, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks over. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then on the fourth block, we're going to place down our first polished black stone brick. From there, we're going to make a 7 by 7 square. So that's 1, 2, oh, not right there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And basically we'll just make a box that goes around like this. It's just a little perfect square. On each corner, we're going to go up 3 with the stripped warp stem. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 right there, 1, 2, 3 right there as well. On this back wall, since this is the back of the house, we're actually going to go ahead and fill this all the way up with warp planks over here. We're going to do the same on the right side as well. But on the front and left side, we're actually going to make some doorways. So we're going to have 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to fill these spots all the way up like so, with a part that goes over in the middle so that we get a little bit of a doorway. And I think I might also actually just replace that with stairs real quick. No, actually, we're going to keep it warp planks. Yeah, never mind about that. And then we'll do another doorway over here. So that's 1, 2 on either side going all the way up with 1 block over the middle like so. And then we'll build the windows for the next part too. So the windows are very simple. We'll basically go up 1, 2, 1, 2 on either side of this middle block. And then in the middle, we'll go up 1, 2 like that diagonally right there. And you can see the roof is going to traverse along this line right here. And we'll do the same thing on this side as well. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2 right there as well. And that is basically the foundation of the build done right there. For this next part, there was no way I was going to memorize how to do this roof right here. So I did actually build a little bit of it, but don't worry, I'm still going to instruct you on how to do it. Materials are going to be blackstone stairs, a blackstone slab as well. And this roof is very complex, so I think what I'm going to do is, since I have it on this side, I'm going to go ahead and start building it from this side so I can give you a full, clear view on how to build it. But that way I can also reference over here every once in a while when I need to, because I will need to reference. So on each corner, we're going to go ahead and place 2 blackstone stairs down like that. That's the very first step right there. And I will be referencing from this very heavily too, so just don't mind that. So we'll put 2 stairs, and then we're going to go ahead and do 2 slabs like that. We're going to put 2 blocks next to the slabs right there. And on top of those blocks, we will be going ahead and putting stairs there and there like so. So on either side of the roof. And then we will have a block right there and there with the stairs on top of those as well. So now that we got that, we will also go up 1, 2 in the middle. So over here, we'll go up 1, 2 as well, just to make it perfectly even. And again, you can just do this on both sides and just memorize how to do it, because it will be pretty easy once I show you how to do it. So now that we got that, we're going to go ahead and move on to this next layer, which the first thing we're going to want to go ahead and do is put a block here, and then stairs right next to each of those. So stair right there. Then what we're going to do, it looks like we go up 1 stair and then 2 blocks. So we're going to place a stair here, and then we're going to place a block there and a block. Oh, actually, we want to make those 2 blocks. Boom, boom, like that. 2 blocks right there. Nicely done. Now that we got that done, if we look at this right here, it looks like we go up 2 blocks and then 3 blocks. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go up another 2 blocks right next to it. 2 blocks right there. And then in the middle, you can see we have 3 blocks right there. So we'll go up 1, 2, 3. And hopefully this is making sense. I know this is probably one of the most complex roofs I've ever done, so I am sorry if it's not the most complex. You'll probably just have to watch it a couple times. Next part, we're going to go out, and we're going to go out 1, 2 blocks with 2 stairs right there. And we can go and do the middle real quick too, which is going to be 1, 2, 3 with 1 in the middle right there as well. And this is what the roof should be looking like. Again, very complex roof. Now that we got that though, we'll go up a stair, then 2 blocks. So right here, We're going to go ahead and put a stair on the third block in, and then we're going to go up 2 blocks, so 1, 2. I believe we're going to put a stair there, and then blocks right there and there. I could be wrong on that now that I'm looking at that. Look, it goes stair, block, stair, and then 2 blocks, and then 2 blocks. So yeah, no, we got this right. Stair, block, stair, 2 blocks, and then we're going to place 2 blocks right there and there, 2 blocks right there and there, and then we're going to go up right here, and we're going to go up 1, 2, 3. We're going to go right here, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 on that side, like so. That is looking most definitely right. Yep, because it's even in the middle. And then we just go ahead and finish off the middle. Right here, we'll actually go up 1, 2 blocks right there as well. And then we'll go ahead and finish off the middle. Woo! Complex roof right here, I'm telling you what. The middle is going to be a block right there. So it's going to be stair, block, 2 blocks. So we're going to go ahead and do stair, block. And then we're going to have 2 blocks right there. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3 blocks right there. We're going to have 1, 2, 3 blocks right there. And then I think it's just one more 1, 2, 3 blocks right there as well. And as you can see, it does it look even? I think right here. We don't want 2 blocks right there. We only want 2 blocks right there. And as you can see, that is what the roof should look like. Very complex shape, very interesting, but it does work and it does look awesome as well. Again, if you guys need to watch that, watch it again. I totally understand because that is a very complex part of the roof. But let's go ahead and build the part of the roof that actually hangs over the edge. So what we're going to do from here is we'll just extend all these 1 blocks out. So this part's easy. We just extend 1 block stair, then we're going to extend a slab. We're going to extend a stair right there and a slab underneath that. And then we're going to go ahead and extend a block, a stair, 2 blocks right there, and we'll do the same thing on the side as well. So we just extend all these blocks, basically just 1 block across with a slab and the stair right there. There we go. Now that we got this overhang, we do want to connect the shingles, so we're going to place an upside down stair there. And actually, we'll go ahead and replace this. No, we're going to fill that slab in, so make that a full block right there. Then we'll put a stair underneath here, along with 1 slab up here in the middle, and you can see it forms the roof. I did forget 1 stair right here though. Wow, complex roof, but yeah, that's what it should be looking like when it's finished. Again, if you guys need to rewatch that clip, I'm going to say this one more time. If you need to rewatch that clip, I totally understand. But after that, the roof should be finished, and it's symmetrical on both sides. So you'll just replicate this on one side, and then we'll replicate it on this side over here as well. For this next part, and it looks like these guys, the Striders, want to join us today. What's going on, guys? I guess they're going to be joining us for this build tutorial. Okay, next part materials are going to be black stone walls, nether brick walls, dark oak fence gate, warp trapdoor, and a warp sign as well. And we're going to build some structures that supports these overhangings of the roof. Because right now the roof looks very unnatural and looks very strange. So let's go ahead and fix that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get our nether brick wall, and we're going to start on this block right here. We're going to go 1, 2 out, and then we're just going to go crisscrossing diagonally all the way until we reach this point right here. Once we get that, we'll go 1 block over, and then we'll just keep going crisscross until we meet up again with the wall, creating this little bit of a diagonal kind of balcony or outing on the porch. Now that we got that, we'll get our dark oak fence, and we'll place 2 dark oak fence right there. In this corner right here, we're going to go ahead and place 2 dark oak fence right there, and 1 more in this corner right here as well with a 2 dark oak fence, so that we get some patio that is supporting the actual witch hut, because we do want a patio supporting it. We're also going to add a front balcony, a little bit of a front porch to this eventually. I don't know how to do that off the top of my head though, because I got to look at my build again and make sure I get it right. So now that we got that, we'll go ahead and get our black stone walls, and right here underneath these 3 blocks, we're actually going to place black stone wall there and there, and you can see this one is directly under this block, whereas this one is directly under this block, and we're going to connect these with the dark oak fence gate. From there, we're going to add a special bit of a wall. Actually, let's go ahead and just add the 2 fence real quick too, so we get the structural part of the roof done. Now that we got that, we'll get our warp trapdoors. We're going to place 2 trapdoors going like this on this side, and then 2 over here as well, so that we're getting this out. We're actually going to make a custom fence, and we're going to place a sign right there. Okay, we're going to place 1 sign, oops, not right there, but on this side right here. Man, I keep clicking in the wrong place. There we go. And now that we got that, we'll go ahead, and I think the next part is to put a trapdoor inwards like that, another trapdoor inwards like that, and then put signs on these as well. So like that, and like that, and then we place 1 more trapdoor right there, and 1 more trapdoor right there, so that we get this nice fence going around this side. I think this looks really cool, and it's pretty easy because you can just walk straight on in it if you want, but it looks really cool for a fence design, or you can actually use the entrance right over here if you would like as well. So now that we got that, let's go ahead and find out how to do this front balcony porch, because I forgot how to do it, but I'm going to check my other build and make sure I get it right for you guys. Alright, and for the next part, let's go to our chest. We're going to get polished blackstone brick stairs, blackstone stairs, polished blackstone brick slabs, blackstone wall, dark oak fence, and warp trapdoors as well. And now that I know exactly how to do this block for block, we're going to go ahead and do the front patio, even though I don't really know how to do it for block. I'm just going to kind of wing it, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go on this block right here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 out. Right here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 out as well. Ooh, I placed on the wrong block. 1, 2, 3 right there. There we go. And then we'll get some trapdoors. We're going to put 2 trapdoors right there and there, and 2 trapdoors right there and there. And then one more going around the side right here, just to keep along with this fence that we got over here, this little fence that we made from the warped trapped doors. Now that we got that, we'll go ahead and get our fence. We're going to place 1 fence on this post and 1 fence on this post right there. We're going to get our blackstone stairs out. And right here, it gets a little bit wonky because this deck, this kind of overhang, this patio, is kind of wonky. So we're just going to build it and just kind of mess around with it until it looks decent. I'm going to go for the time being, just placing some blocks here, and then we're going to decal it up immediately. The way I decal it is I do put some trapdoors in every once in a while just to add a bit more texture and a bit more color to the actual build itself. But if we just keep messing around with it, breaking some blocks and replacing them with trapdoors and whatnot, kind of like that. That's a rough way of it looking, but it should kind of begin to look like a patio that goes over this part right here. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty decent for the time being. Yeah, it's a good patio. So just have a little bit of a patio, and then with the polished blackstone brick stairs and the slab, we're just gonna put a stair there, slab there, slab there, so that we can have a bit of an entrance that leads up to this as well. And I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna stick with that. And I think we're going to build the chimney next, which is made out of nether bricks. So let's go ahead and do that. With this patio done, we'll go ahead and work on the chimney. We're going to get nether bricks, chiseled nether brick stairs, nether brick wall, nether brick fence, furnace, warp trapdoor, dark oak trapdoor, and a soul campfire. Man, that was a lot of items that we're getting, but we need them all. So first, we're going to start off with the furnace. We're going to put 2 furnaces right there smack in the middle. We're going to get our chiseled nether bricks, and we're going to put 1 on this side, 1 on this side. Then we're going to put a nether brick here and here. And we're going to go ahead and get some nether brick stairs, 1 right there, 1 right there in the middle, and then 1 that wraps it around like so. And I just realized something. I'm actually going to go ahead and get some slabs real quick because I forgot to raise the roof of this part right here. So to make this have a bit more depth, we're actually going to break this block, replace with a slab right there, break all these blocks and replace them all with slabs so that we get just a bit more depth to the actual roof itself. Something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now that we got that, we'll get the nether brick stair, and we're going to break the slab that we just placed down and replace it with a nether brick stair going up like that. And now we're going to go ahead and finish off the rest of the chimney. So you're going to want to find the 1 block where the nether brick stair is, which is right there. And we're going to go with the nether bricks. We're going to go 1 nether brick, and then we're going to do a chisel nether brick, then a regular nether brick. Then we're going to get the walls. We're going to go 1, 2 with the walls. We're going to go up 1 with the fence, then 1, 2 with the walls. And then we're going to kind of repeat this pattern that we just did, sort of. We're going to do 1 nether brick, 1 chiseled nether brick like so. No, I'm sorry. It goes chiseled nether brick, then nether brick. Then we get the campfire, the soul campfire that I just got rid of a second ago. Right there. And then we put the trapdoors going around it. So there's going to be 1 trapdoor there, 1 there, wrapping around like so until we get a full chimney. And with that, it's a very nice and witchy looking fireplace, which is exactly what we want. I think that looks absolutely amazing. And then with the warp trapdoor, we do want to add some furnace coverings right here. So we're going to place 2 trapdoors, not open the gate, right there. And that is a nice chimney looking done on the witchy fireplace. Let's move on to the next part. And then I think we're going to do decaling soon. We're pretty much almost done with this build, actually. All right, and then for the second to last part, before we go ahead and move on to texturing the whole build, we're going to get cayenne shulker boxes, warped hyphae, blackstone stairs, warped slab, warped trapdoor, warped sign, and a brewing stand as well, because now that we have a furnace station that is actually functional and we can actually use this for furnaces. Oh, and 1 detail too. I totally did miss. It's kind of a smaller one, but if you want to add it real quick, just add another brick fence right there and right there. There we go. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create a brewing stand now that we got the furnace over there. And the way we're going to do that is a little unique. What we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and break these 2 blocks and then these 2 blocks first. So these are the blocks that are just right around the center, right in the middle. And we're actually going to place upside down shulker boxes, which is right there. That's why we have 1 block broken right there so that you can open these. And we'll go ahead and do this on both sides. So now that we got the shulker boxes, you can see we can still open them upside down, which is purposeful because we want to have some materials, some storage space where we can store the stuff for the brewing stand. Now for the brewing stand creation, the maker itself, we're going to place one hyphae there, one hyphae there, then we're going to put one hyphae there in the middle, and one, so kind of creating just a cross in the middle with the brewing stand in the middle right there, like so. From there, we'll go ahead and we'll put down one black stone piece right there. We're going to put 2 blackstone stairs on either side like so, with a trapdoor right there on top. And then we'll get our warp slabs. We're going to place one warp slab here, 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 and here. So you can see you can still access the shulker boxes, which is perfect because we want that so that we can go ahead and put our materials in the brewing stand when we want to brew something. With that, we'll go ahead and get some signs. We'll put a sign here and here just for a little bit of a decorational piece. We'll put a sign here and right there. And then you can have one sign right here if you would like, where it just talks about all the ingredients and stuff, just something along, I don't know, gunpowder or nether warts or just something quick like that. With that said and done though, we'll go ahead and get our trapdoor. We'll stick one trapdoor right there, and that looks like that's actually about it done. Actually, I think the hyphae goes up. Yeah, the hyphae goes up one more with the trapdoor on top like so. And then we get this cool, very, very nice looking brewing stand creation. Maybe we can even put some bottles in it real quick just so that it has a bit more detail to it. But yeah, this is actually a functioning brewing stand. Nice. Now that we got that, I didn't include this in my materials in the chest, but go ahead and get some white stained glass paint out. We'll put some white stained glass paints in real quick, so 2 right there for the window, and then we'll put 2 over here for this window as well. And I think the doors that I use as well are gonna just be the warped doors. So we can go ahead and just add these in real quick too, just for finishing touches and details before we move on to the texturing and whatnot that really brings this build together. Over here, we can go ahead and just put a stair there with a door right next to it. And okay, yeah, I think that is basically the build done, and now we just got to texture it, which I'll show you how I did that. It does look very nice though. I like how that turned out. Yeah, it turns out cool. And with the structural bits and pieces done, we went ahead and textured this thing up, which adds a ton of more detail to this. It makes it look a lot nicer. First things first though, I'm gonna go ahead and do a real quick tutorial on how to do this banner right here. If you guys want to copy it, you know, block for block by just block for block. The way we're gonna do that is we're gonna put some cyan dye or cayenne dye in there, and we're gonna get the skull cross or the skull charge banner. We're gonna get one banner like that. From there, we'll go ahead and do both gradients, the bottom gradient along with the top gradient right there. And I think that is how you do the banner, except I did it wrong. Oh, you're supposed to put black gradients, I think, on top. Let me just add some black dye real quick. It's been a while since I did this banner, so I guess I might have gotten that wrong. Oh, let's add the black gradient and then the bottom black gradient right there. And I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something wrong. It looks just a little bit more faint. Maybe you're just supposed to do a, I don't know actually. And anyways, that's just the banner right there. You can try to get it close if you want. I'm gonna move on from that embarrassing little bit of forgetting how to do that. But let's go ahead and move on to what I did to texture this thing up. The very first thing I did is I added some buttons on every single one of the posts. That's just add a bit more detail to the build and make it look a bit more nice. Obviously, I did do some turning, not very much. I just wanted it to look like this didn't just sit here randomly in the nether. So adding this nylium, I think that's what's called, warped nylium around the ground and making it look like it kind of splattered. It looks like this witch hut just like transported or teleported here after the witch did some magical potion to transport their base. From there, I added a lot of vegetation. You can see some of the weeping vines hanging from the roofs along with the twisting vines coming up and some pots holding a bunch of mushrooms and whatnot. And the reason I did this is because I have a gut feeling that a witch's hut would be very vegetatious. You know, they would have a lot of cauldrons around, a lot of vegetation, because they use herbs and whatnot to create their potions, so it would make sense to have all this on them. From there, I also added some lanterns. You can see some lanterns, occasionally just some on the roof right there, or maybe just one hanging down here. I didn't go too crazy with the soul lanterns, but it does add a nice aesthetic to the already blue theme that we got going on here. From there, I also added a bunch of sea pickles. So every once in a while, I would add groups of sea pickles because I thought this kind of looked like nether warts, almost like a wart on the house itself, and I think that fits with the witch just very, very well. And the last thing I did to mob proof this thing, I added carpets and some trapdoors. As you can see, some trapdoors are actually flipped up and open, and that is just to add a bit more variation to the roof itself. But along with sea pickles, these trapdoors and then the cayenne carpets, it adds a lot of texture to the roof, and it also adds some mob proofing. Right there, we can add some more sea pickles. And you can see, with all the stairs and the slabs, no mobs would actually be able to spawn on this roof, which would make this perfect for you so that you don't get any of that. And maybe any other missing spots. I don't know if like a mob can spawn up here or not, You can put some string if need be. But with that said, and I also textured it up with polished blackstone brick stairs and polished blackstone bricks, just so that the blackstone didn't look like too overwhelming for the eye. You never want to do that in builds. You always want to add different variations of the blocks or different color palettes, just to add some variation to the roof so that's not all just one style. But with that all said and done, I think that is it. I didn't do an interior for this build just because I was a little bit lazy, I'm not gonna lie. That is because I'm releasing many videos this week. You'll see in a couple days, I think the next 2 days I'm gonna release a video, and then the 2 days after that I'm gonna release a video also. So I didn't want to stress myself out too much, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, because it always really does help me out, especially when I put the time and effort to design really cool structures like this, really unique and cool looking structures. I think this witch's hut turned out absolutely amazing. It's probably one of my new favorite builds, and it looks so pretty. I love it. It's a little quaint build, but it fits perfectly into the Nether. And if we turn our potion effects off too, it almost like glows. It looks really cool. It glows, and it's a light, it's a beam out of this whole dark terrain and everything that we got going on here. As always, I will put a world link down below to this world build if you guys want to download this on Planet Minecraft, so you can go ahead and check that out. That does only work with Java. But with that said, I think that's actually just about it. My next video that I'm going to do is going to be more of a laid-back, chill video where I actually just reveal some of my favorite gaming music, so make sure to check out for that. But this has been YoMeister238 with you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy my life, enjoy Minecraft as always, and ciao!